Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Irmo High School welcomes you to W.C. Hawkins Stadium, home of the Fighting Yellow Jackets. It is homecoming 2018, and it is pink out for breast cancer awareness. You will notice that your homecoming pennants are carrying pink flowers along with pink balloons tonight in recognition of breast cancer awareness. Please help me welcome our Saber line from our very own Irmo High School Air Force Junior ROTC. Saber Commander Class Cadet, First Lieutenant Jason Black, Cadet First Lieutenant Logan Shealy, Cadet First Captain William Shearer, Cadet First Lieutenant Zachary Shellinger, Cadet Airman Basic Abigail Cochran, Cadet Airman Basic Jonathan King, Cadet Colonel Arista Couture, Cadet Captain Kenyon Boston. Each candidate for our court this evening was chosen by their club or organization for this honor. Among this group, selected by the entire student body, is our 2018 Homecoming King and our 2018 Homecoming Queen. The students have also selected a prince and princess to represent each grade level. These winners will be crowned tonight. Our crown bearer this evening are Parker Babb and Anna Claire Scully. Our principal, Dr. Robin Hardy, and our current Miss Yellow Jacket, Lily Richter, are with us this evening to assist with crowning our court. We also have Mr. Andrew Walker, Junior Board Sponsor, Miss Kristen Whipple, Senior Board Sponsor, and Miss Carolyn Diaz, the Student Council Sponsor. A huge thank you to Chief Turner and the ROTC Saber line assisting this evening with our presentation of winners. And now allow me to introduce our 2018 Homecoming Court. Air Force Junior ROTC is for Kenyon Boston. The next candidate from Air Force Junior ROTC is Miss Cheyenne Smith, who is escorted by Mr. Darren Slavdom Montington. Air Force Junior ROTC is also sparring Miss Amari Robinson, and she is escorted by her mother, Miss Chiffon Hendricks. The final candidate from Air Force Junior ROTC is Miss Deja Wilson, and her escort is Miss Caitlin Beal. Athletic training is sponsoring Miss Sydney Noble, and she's escorted by Mr. Travis Caldwell. Cross country is sponsoring Miss Katie Weber. Her escort is Mr. Silas Arendash. Cross country is also sponsoring Mr. Tyler Smith. Her escort is Miss Katie Hall. The Experience, Partnership, Inspiration, and Creativity Club, or EPIC, is sponsoring Miss Danielle Harrell. She's being escorted by Mr. Tamari McDowell. Miss Elena Revels is being sponsored by the First Priority Club. She's being escorted by Mr. Chris Coleman. Football is sponsoring Miss Alyssa Presley, and she's being escorted by Mr. Cameron Brown. Freshman board is sponsoring Miss Kaden Williams and Mr. Sean Denny. Girls Golf is sponsoring Miss Victoriana Smith, and her escort is Mr. Dorian Brown, who is being sponsored by Track and Field. Miss Logan Sawyer is being sponsored by the Interact Club. Her escort is Mr. Trayshawn Randall. Also sponsored by the Interact Club is Mr. Cameron Andrews, who is escorted by Miss Kaylee Chapman. Miss Emma Bassett, sponsored by Junior Board, is escorted by Mr. Mark Sheldon. Mr. Trevor Jones, escorted by Miss Izzy Rose, is also sponsored by the Junior Board. Junior Varsity Cheer is sponsoring Miss Allison Boynton Williams. She's being escorted by Mr. Cornell Washington. The Pep Club is sponsoring Miss Madeline Knowles, who is being escorted by Mr. Aaron White. The Photo Club is sponsoring Miss Sarah Ford and Mr. Tyrus Brown. Miss Reagan Friday is sponsored by the Pink Flamingos Cancer Awareness Club. Mr. Justin Hayes is her escort. Senior class is sponsoring Miss Ariana Pender, and she's being escorted by Mr. Jarrell McRae. Mr. Shaquem Polly is also being sponsored by a senior class, and his escort is Miss Isis Wells, who is sponsored by the students in service to society. The sophomore class is sponsoring Miss Meredith Joyner and her escort is Mr. Joe Gentry. The sophomore class is sponsoring Miss Meredith Hewitt and Mr. Michael Ridgely. Miss Armani Harewood is sponsored by the Singers Dance Team. She's escorted by Mr. Cambridge Dancer, sponsored by Student Council. Student Council is also sponsoring Miss Tiara Price, escorted by Mr. Angelo Addison. The swim team is sponsoring Miss Erin Medlock. Her escort is Mr. Thomas Cleese. Track and field is sponsoring Miss Julia Batalo. Her escort is Mr. Ryan Parker. Varsity cheer is sponsoring Miss Autumn King, and she's being escorted by Mr. Jackson Brazel. And our last candidate to introduce us tonight is Mr. Dakota Bakali, sponsored by the Varsity Volleyball and escorted by Mr. Edwin Witt. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your 2018 Homecoming Corps. The balloons that our candidates have been holding are to remind everyone that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Candidates, please release your balloons at this time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the time to announce your homecoming coach. Your freshman class princess for 2018 is Ms. Reagan Friday, sponsored by the Pink Flamingo Panthers Awareness Club. Your 2018 freshman class prince is Mr. Sean Denning, sponsored by the Freshman Board. Ladies and gentlemen, the sophomore class princess for 2018 is Allison Boyton Williams, sponsored by Junior Varsity Cheer Team. And while she's being crowned, your sophomore class prince is Mr. Michael Richards, sponsored by the Sophomore Board. Ladies and gentlemen, the junior class princess for 2018 is none other than Miss Amari Robinson, sponsored by Air Force JROTC. And she brought her mom with her this evening, Miss Shafon Hendricks. Your junior class prince is Mr. Trevor Jones, sponsored by Junior Board. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior class princess for 2018. Make some noise for Miss Amberlyn Johnson, sponsored by Air Force JROTC. And while she's being crowned, your senior class prince is none other than Mr. Cambridge Dantzler, sponsored by Student Council. He's coming to you, please, yes! And the moment you all been waiting for, the crowning of your homecoming king and queen. First, he is sponsored by Track and Field. His name is Mr. Dorian Brown. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Take it all in. Dorian Brown. And for the moment you've all been waiting for, your 2018 homecoming queen is none other than Miss Sydney Danielle Noble. Sponsored by Athletic Training. Let's give it up. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for your freshman queen, Reagan Friday, your freshman prince, Sean Benny, your sophomore princess, Allison Boynton Williams, your sophomore prince, Michael Richards, your junior class princess, Amari Robinson, your prince, Trevor Jones, your princess senior, Amberlyn Johnson, your senior class prince, Cambridge Dancer, and your homecoming king and queen, Dorian Brown, and Miss Sydney Danielle Noble. Give it up! Thank you all for coming out, and have a good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, your 2018 homecoming court. Give them another round of applause. A round of applause for all the contestants in the homecoming court. They all were beautiful.